Perfect as well. The peaks, the continuous prods from Vadim and Co. will now lead into the ace for execution where only 2 players are standing. Znorux is one of them though. He can only get damage on towards Ronin. Calyx can trade Westmelon and do a bit more damage to Bingo, but only going so far as the damage against the man. Vadim will find another good kill back to xCloud, and Woxic will trade back on short. 3 versus 2. XPro may have been spotted out there towards the broken wall. Got Emor leaning in with the Julies, but XPro just lands the headshot. Emor can return, and a counter flanking from Vadim leaves it all on Ronin Baby to hold down the site for the time being. Footsteps heard, no defuse kit, but it's a 3k for Emor and a big start in the pistol for it.
It feels as if for Eternal Fire, they're either take banana control or they play really deep on B. There's never really the hesitation or the in-between nature of how they want to play over the half wall, and even for a more bomb control now, round's done.
As rotates being a matter of time here for the CTs. I mean, they're not actually going to commit to it, just leave Emor for the 3k. It comes in pretty easy at last, a bit more pacey, and a backstab inbound from Ronin Baby should be able to counter backstab against the likes of Calyx. Woxic, his SMG is up close, and I think from here, Lynn Vision have just won their first round.
Oh, this is it. This is such a good round coming through from Lynn Vision. Ronin Baby in with this backstab, going to do some further damage. Try and wreck that economy state with the trigger discipline. Seen that last player, Woxic, relay that information over so the swing can come out from construction. Even with that, Woxic does find another kill before falling.
B be all on xCloud to hold the defensive with a 5-7 on his lonesome, and noise being made as well. So Vadim continuing to hold presence here on the A site. A couple of rotates can come in a little bit quick, but they're being smoked off as well. xCloud gets damage on Westmelon, no more than that. There's a gap in that smoke, though they could capitalize on it, but 2 players cross successfully, including the bomb. Blind spam from Emor, hoping to land a stray bullet on the bomb carrier. It's Vadim with the kill on Znorux, and the bomb does get planted successfully. The backstab completes itself, and there's nothing left for one in the thick of it, in the midst of the smoke. The incendiary going to keep him there. He can't peek out to the site, and that'll stall for enough time for Wox to get back here. Is there a gap this time? He doesn't need one anyway. Shot straight on Westmelon into a 2 versus 2, and Bingo making a lot of noise. Woxic just blind firing continuously. Bomb plant could be denied by xCloud. That's exactly what he does. Turns on to Ronin, who trades it back to a 1 versus 1, and Woxic is not going to press the issue. Vanim's found his way into a flank angle. They might not be aware of this. Noise is being made by the man, but he's not going for the backstab. He's going to commit to the site itself. Emor now across as xCloud wins the fight against Vadim. XPro can turn 1 frag away, but he's got to get 3 more to clutch this. Bomb could also get planted from this position. That might be the best bet for Lynn Vision.
Get that bomb down, get the cash injection, and hope to see if you can isolate some of these individuals.
He's not going to press the issue. Vanim's found his way into a flank angle. They might not be aware of this. Noise is being made by the man, but he's not going for the backstab. He's going to commit to the site itself. Emor now across as xCloud wins the fight against Vadim. XPro can turn 1 frag away, but he's got to get 3 more to clutch this. Bomb could also get planted from this position. That might be the best bet for Lynn Vision.
Get that bomb down, get the cash injection, and hope to see if you can isolate some of these individuals.
Not to be the scout shot does land to Znorux, but Woxic's orb turns away from Library at the wrong moment. Oh, that's massive, but Westmelon does not take advantage of it. Instead, Vadim goes down to Woxic's part, gets it to the advantage for Eternal Fire, and Lynn Vision have got to act soon here. They need to go down and get the money bonus here. 17 seconds, saving the AK will not be an option. Bingo leans in, gets taken right back out. 10 to the clock, Lynn Vision charging forward. Ronin will get Calyx at least. Taurus to the center of the side. 2 frags to his name. Woxic catches XPro. And Emor's got to tag off on XPro with a deagle. 25 seconds. They've got to make their move in now. The bomb's probably spotted, and Woxic has the gap pretty opened up. XPro's got to get that smoke in, and indeed he will be able to do so. 1 player in the backside. Vadim's got to try isolate. There's not know where xCloud is just yet. Peeks in. xCloud with the SMG gets another good frag. Leaves it on XPro on 10 points of health to go for the plant, but a 1v3. Moments of brilliance. Nothing definitive. Taurus caught sleeping in mid to start things off with a pistol round as Lynn Vision charged forward. Eternal Fire capitulate under the... And it looks like they might do just that here. 2 players on the lone control. Smoke down a short. Woxic up against Vadim as Caesar gets the kill. And a double up. Looking for the triples. Bingo's fallen. Going in for the 9th kill. That's reckless and needlessly so. Ronin Baby standing alone. He has found Calyx in the mix, but they now know where the last man is. So they just go straight to that B bomb site. Get that bomb plant in. Emor's on for the ace here, but xCloud's going to steal it as Ronin charges straight up. Knife in hand once again.
But they gave themselves the guts to go for it, and unfortunately now they have to pay the price because of it.
AK straight up out of the pistol, trying to force their way in towards mid control, and once again they just kind of fall apart. Vadim does get 1 frag at least, but nothing more than that, it feels. XPro down, Ronin against 4. Yeah, nothing gonna happen here.
Then eventually go in for the second pump.
X-Pro waiting in the midst of the smoke, and here come Eternal Fire. X-Pro overwhelmed. Westmanner lines up two from the back of Dark, though. Smoke down to buy himself a bit of cover. There's a gap in it. He does escape successfully. They're still burning away, and they will find the headshot against the man. So Eternal Fire, advantage still against them, but only to a single man, not by two. X-Cloud trying to recover the bomb, and Bingo pre-fires it at the right moment, only gets damage for that man. Woxic waiting for Vadim to peek in from the banana control. The CT's given up info. It's only one man back there, though. The other two coming in from spawn.
Oh, they're going to actually take the intent of getting aggressive after on CT. They line up for a moment, and Woxic knows where the last player is. Now he can just play the time.
1v1. Bomb also well and truly in his information pouch. Vadim just making a lot of noise, so giving even more over towards the man Woxic. A case of a headshot at the right time. The M4 takes the fight, and Vadim wins it. The coach...
At least the NWP's watching for it.
Oh, X-Cloud still gets the kill for it anyway. Bingo on the site sees the headshots. X-Cloud and Calyx have overwhelmed the last two players. Eternal Fire from down by 2 to up by 1. Lynn Vision have to go for the retake.
Oh my goodness, the double entry coming through from X-Cloud onto the AWP that was scoped up into the angle, and now they need an absolute miracle. 2v3 coming out from Moto. It's still smoked off.
No more smokes can go down there, so as it clears, it will be permanently opened up. Woxic will hear the footsteps of the one player coming in towards short. X-Pro has now been heard and seen himself. Calyx leaning in. X-Pro gets the kill, leans back to do some damage towards Calyx, but the kills come in for X-Cloud and Calyx.
Play the numbers game. Eternal Fire just going in with the B exec.
Smokes on Bingo. Ready to tap up, can't quite connect the kill shot onto Emor. Westmelon can do so. Only one frag found between those two players. The trades are good, and the CTs are suppressed. Woxic will get spotted out here. Not aware where X-Pro's coming in from the back, but with such low HP, it's an easy tap shot to deal with him. And Vadden's on 1 point of health himself. It's Woxic with a double. Westmelon both for which are going to lead to tags against his name, but a third shot connects straight through the wall bang onto the head of Woxic. Zentaris also tagged up by Vadim, who looks back in towards mid. Emor can trade him, but they've still got X-Pro here in his deagle. Was he spotted by X-Cloud? I don't think he was. He'll check back corner. One player out towards mid. That deagle does get overwhelmed in the end. So again, Eternal Fire lose the opening frag, but gain 2 on the trade.
Oh, this could be promising. They could drop the bomb outside for the loghouse position. No, it doesn't quite happen. Calyx
flank involved from Woxic and all. Checking back side, checking back plat. He's got to check back plat. Galil's seen him. Okay, it's the timing, missing his shots. X-Pro connects it, but now where's Woxic? X-Pro has no idea that a backstab's coming for him, so the shot's ringing out, going to indicate he's panicking a little bit. Diffuse kit and all, just jump facing, tap that bomb once, try to force him out, and they blocks it off with the HP advantage. Woxic can make it. Molotovs drive him out of that corner if possible. Nobody's out there, though. It's the case of holding passive on the site. Contact from X-Pro, swinging from Bingo. That's the game plan here. Both players inbound. Calyx spotted and sprayed. Now Bingo swings upon the AWP, and Woxic goes into the short position. Eternal Fire going for the A hit. Ronin has Zentaris' number, though, and just pops his head up for it. Solo holder on the A site has not got to get a backup here towards Long in particular. Smokes go down against the incendiary that does not drive him away. They do challenge Westbound and take him down, and Ronin is still looking for an angle. The bomb can go down safely towards short, but X-Cloud's caught above the smoke, so a kill gets found, and it's all on Woxic. A 1v3, desperately spraying through the smoke to try to catch that player off. Sees his shadow and gets his pick, but Van and Emor just adjust so quickly straight to the head. Caught jumping by the AWPs. There's a bit of a mistake being made by there. 4 versus 4. Even standing as they continue playing out the defaults. Ronin finds a way around. Calyx quickly drops him. X-Pro next up the face, and X-Cloud gets caught for it, but Calyx is again there for the responsive. So Eternal Fire, a couple of mistakes being made, but ultimately they're keeping it at 2v2.
I wonder who aggressors forward here first. Calyx with this Krieg is looking up from the top mid position. Woxic with the AWP up close and personal. Flash coming in. That's a perfect flash. Now the information comes through, but they don't know about the player on the left-hand side. Now Calyx knows where both of them are.
The flashbang comes in to blind him off still. Sees Bingo, but it's a 2K for... It's a retake on in this round.
Hey, they've still got 2 smokes, and with Zentaris aggressive, he could find both of these kills.
Bingo leaning. Zentaris going to peek, could line them up. Oh, he gets them both perfectly. And Ronin, now last man standing out towards CT spawns, and Zentaris has done enough to win it, I'd say. unless he gets Emor so effective. Where's that bomb planted for on short? That should be Mr. Sataris as the nice angle and nice line in.
Get quite aggressive in from mid. Now, they don't have anyone up on long directly, but they could still deny this bomb from even getting to the bomb site, Jay.
We're seeing where it is and where it's going. Meanwhile, two players crossing out here to the site itself, and woxic and Zentaris will deal with him, so it's left to Vadim and Bingo. Those two players with P250s and no Kevlar to back it up. Tagged up, aim punched all the way down to the pit position, and a firing squad of CT players going to face him. xFlower with his kill against Bingo. Woxic looking for his as well. Vadim's getting naded and just worn down upon by all 5 CT players. It's a triple tool right now for Lynn Vision. The scoreline doesn't aid them. The kill counts don't aid them. I want to give credit to Eternal Fire, by the way, for keeping the kill spread consistently fantastic over the course of this entire matchup. Minimum of 13, maximum of 16 between all players on this CT side. And Taras will try to extend his numbers to try and make that a little bit more of a gap. Him and Calix are the first 2 kills of the round. They have caught Emor in trade for Lynn Vision. woxic will chime in with a scout next, so great contributions from all players, and Westmelon and X-Pro. Now just the last 2 players standing. It's all Westmelon, bomb out of control, 1v4. This is 14-4 for Eternal Fire.
Westmelon's just hoping the CTs get hungry, because there has been moments where Eternal Fire have maybe been too gutsy in the late round and it's cost them. In a round like this, though, it is a 4v1 position. Zentaris peeking in from the upper tunnels.
Smokes up and flashes in. The T's are going to try to commit. Zentaris says, absolutely not. You boys are never going to get past me. Calix, maybe they might get past him next. Flab will actually lose his life towards Bingo. So a couple of trades available to 2 versus 2. But now Zentaris is back up in Emor, and they will find Bingo, and Zentaris will make it a trip. Smoke up as Calix leans out into the ramp position. X-Pro tagged in, spray through for Ronin and Bingo, sprays back. Kill will be found at woxic. xFlower picks up a frag. Calix and Emor turn it back to a 3 versus 2 situation. Eternal Fire actually hold down the man advantage, but will it last here?
Oh, this is looking very promising. In for Eternal Fire. Both the T-side players are split. Emor's keeping eyes out for that war. Calix with the off angle looking in towards short. Westmelon not ready for it at the time because he turns away, brings it back to a 2v2.
Okay, now we're back in control for Lynn for the time being. X-Star engaging against Vadim, and he'll get the kill for it. Emor jump facing, finding Westmelon. And now against the AWP, gap and a smoke, a swing out. This is doable now. 20 seconds, bomb dropped outside of the site. Vadim's got to secure the plant, try to get some more time to get her peeks in. Now, no, with the AWP, and the shot landed so good for so he won't get forced away. Gap and a smoke for Calix to exploit, and xFlower starts creeping. Westmelon dead to rights with a shot in the back of Bucky. Plenty of bullets flying as Zentaris gets Ronin next. X-Pro turns it around. 2 left. Emor scout shot, woxic corpse shot, and